Mm-hmm. Okay.
You hear that?
What?
It's the hurricane outside.
Yeah. No hurricane. Fucking bullshit hurricanes. All right. Let's see. Let's go over here. This looks good. Are we live?
Yep.
Can you share it everywhere?
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Sharing is caring.
I'm gonna share it all over the place.
Easy, Tiger.
Hey guys, hold on 1 second. We're just sharing right here. Doing some sharing of the Facebook
I feel like you're
feed.
You're an oversharer.
Yeah, I'm sharing my feelings with everyone. That's what I do.
You do have a lot of feelings.
I'm gonna share this. You know what's funny is I can't share it anymore with my on my own page. I used to be able to just like this, and then it would just go to my page. It doesn't anymore. Page manage doesn't go to.
You don't manage yourself anymore.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that anymore. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Operators.
Talk to your people. You got friends there.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. We're gonna talk about that today.
Talk to Zuck the Cuck.
Hey, what do you call him out? He's a good guy. He's a good dude. Wardo.
Savage.
Fucking savage. All right. All right. I shared there. I wish I could share my own damn page. It's weird I can't anymore. I feel like that's affecting us. All right.
Does it make you sad?
It makes me a little sad.
I appreciate you sharing that picture of me this morning, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think I've done anything like that before. But I remind you, it was 3 years. It was 3 years ago.
You've never paid me a proper tribute like that.
Yes. All right. Did you get any new followers from that?
I think I got like 4.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. So welcome to the Readiness Report. If you guys don't already know what the Readiness Report is, well, the show, we call it a show, is in 3 segments. And in segment number 1, we go to the news. Sorry, I had a brain fart. We go to the news. In segment number 2, we go to the previously asked questions that you guys may or may not have asked before the show started. And if you guys ever want to make sure your question gets asked and you're not going to be able to watch the show, you can email Eduardo@redcon1.com with your question. He'll make sure that we ask it during or answer it during the show. And then in segment number 3, we go live to you guys, and I do my best, and Eduardo does his best to answer all your questions. We don't know everything, but we know a little bit about a lot of things here. And Eduardo is an expert at relationships and sex advice. So if you have anything like that, yes, if you have anything like that, he will definitely help you. And then we'll be talking about products, future releases, and everything else. If you guys have good questions that you want to be answered, please hold on to them because that'll be in segment number 3. So if you're asking questions now, I'm not watching yet, but soon in segment number 3, we will be answering them. So let us start at the top. And the top is birthday video. That's where we're going to start at the top.
I think we should start with rest in peace to Franco Columbu.
Oh, yes, I agree. Franco Columbu, obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger's best friend, training partner.
The receiver of advices.
Yes, he received the bad advices. And he was one hell of a nice guy. I met Franco several times. I was trying to think, how I could look for pictures. Because I know I have pictures with him.
Yeah.
I have pictures with all of the guys, with all kinds of several guys who have passed away now who are old bodybuilders. Ed Corney I have pictures with. I have pictures with. He was obviously in that golden era of guys at Venice Beach. I have pictures with Larry Scott, who passed away, and many others. I just need to go through my phone and figure out where they are and how I could find them. But anyway, so he passed away, died, it sounds like in a boating accident or something. They say
something water related in Sardinia.
Yeah, in Italy. So very sorry for him, his family, and of course Arnold, who was, I'm sure, very upset.
Yeah,
he made a sad post about how much he meant to him.
54 years.
54 years. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, on a happier note, we will have been selling nutritional supplements now for a record 3 years coming up on September 2nd, which will be just around the corner. It's 2 days away. So you have tomorrow, Sunday, and then on Monday, the day initially the hurricane was supposed to hit here in Boca Raton, is the big Labor Day / birthday deal. So there's going to be something big coming. And I'm not going to tell you what it is or what it's going to be, but I will tell you we shot a very funny video, a birthday video. This one was my idea. I hate to claim this one. Most ideas that are good ideas and are not generally mine. Some of them are Eduardo's, yes. And then we have a very creative team outside. The marketing team is very, very creative. So we got a lot of great ideas. But this one was mine because they said, what do we want to do for the third birthday? And I figured, because we just had my youngest son, Elijah's birthday at the kiddie play gym. It was really Aiden and Elijah's birthday. So one of them turned 4, one of them turned 2. And we played at this little Rock the Spectrum.
We Rock the Spectrum.
We Rock the Spectrum. It's like a little kid's gym. And not like a workout gym, but like a gymnasium. They have games and all kinds of slides.
Zip
line. Yeah. Sure. Like that. So I said, you know what? It'd be funny to recreate that, but for Redcon 1. So we got some, what do we call it? Onesies?
Yeah, I went shopping.
We went shopping for onesies, and we had a big birthday celebration at the exact same place we did for my 2-year-old and 3-year-old.
Very sweaty.
Yes, I got super sweaty. But it's going to be, you guys are going to like the video. It was a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll laugh. We had fun doing it.
Yeah,
so,
fun,
so it was a good birthday party.
On my next birthday there.
It would be fun. Let's get some alcohol in there.
Yeah, some vodkas.
I got to say, a lot of the kids' toys held up a lot of bigger
I'm
dudes.
shocked the zip line held up to like Blessing and
Silky Blessing, Silky Tuba. I think Silky Tuba is heavier than Blessing these days. Silky Tuba had no problem on there. Nobody had any problems, and everybody had a good time. So I can't wait to show you that. And
I think Rudy went on the zip
line. He did.
Yeah.
He did. Everybody did.
Yeah.
Rudy's only like 265 though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out in about 48 hours or less.
Yes.
And then the hurricane. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Hurricane Dorian Yates, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So Hurricane Dorian was bearing down on us, and fortunately, everybody here was freaking out. People are going crazy, filling up on gas. My mother was panicking. She's probably listening. She was panicking. Everybody was getting very, very nervous, and I've been in enough hurricanes in my life, coming from living in New Orleans, Louisiana, and then moving to Florida, that I know that hurricanes don't usually go where they're projected, especially when they're 5 or 6 days out. So they're giving this path and saying, this is where it's going to go. And then people panic, and then the path adjusts and whatever. And just like last time, we actually evacuated, me and Darielle and all the kids. It was a huge hassle. Yeah, you evacuated.
You evacuated to our townhome in Orlando.
Yeah, and then we moved from there to New Orleans, right? So we had all this craziness to get away, and then nothing even happened.
We did lose power for a very long time.
Yeah,
this was pre-generator for you.
Yeah, so now that I have a generator,
your house had no power.
No, I know. I'm glad we did it in the way. I mean,
now you would have been fine.
Yeah. So now we have a whole house generator and everything. So we decided we were not leaving no matter what. I have hurricane-proof windows, 250 mile per hour shatter-proof windows. So we said, you know what? We're in this big cinder block house with a generator and these windows. We're going to just deal with it. Mm-hmm. And of course, like often happens, the hurricane is now turning north, and now they're saying it's not going to land in Florida at all.
When I tell you I have snacks, Aaron,
you snacked up.
I have so much snacks.
And you were waiting. You have like weeks worth, huh?
I have a week's worth of snacks. I have turkey spam.
Good.
Like at least 25 packets of tuna.
You're gonna stay keto or something?
Canned chicken. Spam. I had canned chicken breast.
So you're good for the next hurricane. Those last.
Low carb wraps.
Good. Now you don't have to do it again.
Yeah. I have a lot of alcohol.
Oh, good.
I stocked up on alcohol.
That's good. That's good.
I said I will not die. I will not die sober.
I'm glad you didn't need any of that, because if you needed that, you would have been in the house hot as hell, sweating your ass off. Yeah. So I'm sure you wouldn't have made it very long until you came over to my house.
No.
If you guys were sweating one night, you're like, I'm out of here.
I'm out.
We thought maybe we were going to have like literally an absolute shitload of people coming over to the house, because my house is kind of like, with the whole house generator. It's pretty much a fortress. So, but I'm glad none of that's happening. Everybody's safe, and hopefully those guys in South Carolina, it's not a bad thing. Nobody gets hit in Florida. And I mentioned earlier the Olympia. We actually leave for the Olympia, not this Thursday coming up, but the following Thursday. We're heading out. Wednesday, heading out to Olympia. And I have to tell you guys, the Olympia experience is going to be pretty awesome this year. The Olympia in general. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is the worst lineup," blah blah blah. But to me, I find it very interesting that there's no incumbent champion. The only one who ever won before is Dexter Jackson. So I'm pumped to see what's going to happen. And now we got the news that Heidi Chopin, who has not been able to get in the United States and not been able to do Olympia for years and years, is going to be there. And I'm assuming do the 212.
They're not saying yet. But I was watching Dave Palumbo's video, and he was like, Barron's holding out. He's not telling us if he's doing 212 or open.
Yeah. I should ask and see what he says. Yeah. I hope he does the open. I feel like that'll make it interesting.
I think he should do the open. Jay Cutler thinks he should do the open.
Why not? He'll win the 212 almost certainly, right? Yeah. mean, you got Derek Lunsford, who's looking great, but I really think Heidi Chopin is next level. I mean, he won that open contest that he did against a lot of people. Yeah. So, I mean,
do it, bro.
Yeah. Look, if Cutler tells you to do it, you probably should do it.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately, this is the thing. And this is why Flex has moved out of the 212 is you could win the be 7-time Mr. Olympia and you get paid way, way more to be third place in the open. And not just paid more in a lot of ways. And it sucks because it shouldn't necessarily be this way, but there's a lot more respect. And there's a lot more hype for a third place open competitor than there is a first place 212 competitor. And I'm not saying it should always be that way because I think Flex could have been top 3 already if he would have done the open, even as he was before. Now that he's doing these upgrades or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think Heidi Chopin, if you can compete in the open, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
Make that money.
Yeah.
So the Olympia is going to be awesome. I get on Thursday. I'm actually there till Monday night. And that's the longest I've ever been in Vegas for the Olympia. But it should be a very exciting time. My meeting schedule is filling up now. Basically, so how it works for Olympia for me is this year we'll have the biggest booth we ever had. Hopefully that makes sense and like the booth does well, fingers crossed, and everything else. So we have 1,000 square foot booth and we're going to have all these athletes there at the booth. You're going to be able to meet Brian Shaw, Blessing, Luke, Ben Chow, Darian Tissenbaum, George the Bull. Oh, Borello. Sorry. I always do that.
George the Bull.
Who else? Jeff Side. Who else? There's
Joe
a lot more.
Bennett.
Joe Bennett, the hypertrophy coach. Who else?
Taylor
Spadacino. Who else? Any more?
I feel like I'm missing one.
We may be missing a few, but we're having all these athletes. It's going to be really, really cool. We're going to have some amazing deals at the booth. Obviously, you'll be able to come meet me. But what I'll be doing is I'll be going back and forth between the booth and meetings.
Trying to make us money.
Yeah, because Olympia, that's what one of the things that Olympia is really good about is there's a lot of international buyers that come in for the Olympia. And people go, why are you spending all this money on the booth? And I don't know if we will forever. Like this year, I'm doing it. My buddy Dan Solomon is the CEO of the Olympia. So I decided I'm going to go all out this year, hope that it works. And if it doesn't, we'll be back next year. Not. But one of the reasons that I love the Olympia, other than it being the Super Bowl bodybuilding, is because there's a lot of international buyers that come in. And some of these international buyers are not that familiar with what's the hot things in America these days. They should be. And by now, they really should be with Redcon 1. I mean, we've been around and been kicking ass long enough that everybody should know. But some of them are not that well versed. And so when you walk around the Olympia Expo, they're looking to see who is the next big deal. Mm-hmm. And when they see our booth, they're going to know the answer is Redcon 1 if they didn't already know, right? They'll see all the lines and all the excitement, and they'll know that this is a big deal. So that's part of the plan. And we're actually have a lot of meetings set up for some international distributors who are new. One of the big ones that we're meeting that I'm pumped about is India. We get asked all the time. India, lately it's funny, North Africa has been getting a lot of questions. Tunisia, I've been getting a lot of,
really?
I've been seeing a lot, although we do sell to Tunisia and Macedonia and that whole region, we do sell there, but we need bigger distribution. I think that interest is just developing everywhere. Yeah. And so India is one of those places where there's tremendous interest in Redcon 1, but we don't have good distribution. So we're meeting somebody who's the biggest distributor in India, who has the potential to really move the needle. And because you have 1 billion people there. So if you have a little bullshit distributor that's bringing in a few $100,000 a year and stuff, it's nothing. You need millions of dollars, honestly, $1 million plus a month in purchases to meet the demand that could be driven for the whole country, at least 1 million. Anyway, so one of the other things I guess I'll go to this, makes more sense. So after the Olympia, I leave the Olympia and I head to San Francisco, to Palo Alto, to go, I'm very pumped about this, to go to Facebook headquarters in Palo Alto. And that's the worldwide headquarters. And get to go to a really cool, very select meeting where they have invited about 350 of their biggest advertisers in different categories. So it's 350 of the top spenders and the biggest, I guess, influencing advertisers. So people who are the top of their category to come to Facebook and meet Sheryl Sandberg, who's the COO, Chief Operating Officer there, and a lot of the leadership team, and see what's going on, what's the next big things in Facebook and their ad products and what's coming out next, and to better understand how the current stuff works and give us some insight on what they're doing and what's going to be coming up in the pipeline. So it's super cool. And I got invited to a dinner after on Wednesday night, which is neat. Yeah. And so it's like a dinner they're putting on somewhere in a restaurant. And so like cool. They're inviting a few of the people, and so I got to go, which is really neat.
That's cool.
So I'm really excited about that because not only am I obviously interested in digital marketing,
You have to pack a very large bag.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because that's like dressy clothes. Right?
Yeah.
So not only am I interested in marketing for Redcon, I'm just interested in general. So to be around people who are actually making the products that we're using to reach people and drive them in, and meet people like Sheryl Sandberg, who is so this is a neat thing about her. So she went to Google and basically created the ad team, like with how they monetized Google. And so when she started, she had 4 people on her team. When she left, she had 4,000 people on her team.
Fuck.
So it's cool. She's also a self-made billionaire. So it'd be cool to meet her and see what's going on there. And maybe Zuck will be there too.
Zuck the cuck.
Don't say that. I'm never going to get into the meeting now. Talking about marketing, several of our marketers from here are at Inbound right now, right? Are leaving today or tomorrow.
Leaving today and tomorrow.
To go to Inbound, which is a marketing, a pretty cool expo / seminar thing for, it's called Inbound, but it's really for HubSpot, which is one of the big tools that we use here. And so they're going to go there, hopefully learn some new stuff, and come back and report to me what they learned. But arguably the biggest thing that's happening next week is the moving. We're moving. We're actually finally getting out of this place.
I'm not going to be here for the fucking move.
Really?
I'm in Disney for Gabriel's birthday thing.
Oh, for what day? Saturday?
I leave Friday, Saturday, and come back Sunday.
Oh, so you're going on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we drive up Friday.
Well, you got to pack all your stuff and get it ready before you go.
I'm having a desk delivered, so my desk is just getting trashed.
So you're not going to bring get all your art and stuff?
Yeah, no, I got to bring my art.
Yeah.
I'll move on Thursday.
Yeah, so we're officially moving on Friday. And so next week, nobody will be coming back here. The week after this week, nobody will coming back here. It'll be done. We need to take pictures, like whoever told us to take pictures. We got to take some pictures of it as it was before we
take a picture laying down on your desk like this.
Don't break the desk. Don't break the desk. I'm using this one temporarily. So we're setting up the new place. I ordered a ping pong table for the little game area in one of the offices.
You also got us outrageously large monitors.
I got us 2. Let me in there, Eduardo. I got 2 49-inch curved monitors for the computer. You need to get one like I got on the desk, so it hooks it to the desk. That way you can move the monitor around and get it out of the way. So it won't just be sitting in front of your desk.
That'd be great.
Nobody will ever see you.
Yeah, the people can't see me. That's great.
You don't want that. Come into your office and they can't even see you.
I'm not here.
The move is pretty exciting, and it'll be sad, a little bittersweet. We're leaving this place. All these memories and success have been created, but it's awesome because we're moving on to the next big level, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's move on to segment number 2. By the way, guys, I didn't even say, this is important. We're giving away today a free Emery Light of your choice, whatever flavor you like. And all you have to do to enter that is to hit the share and the like button on Facebook. And then on Instagram, you hang out until the end, and we're going to do a guessing game. And Max Stefani cannot win this time. He's winning every time.
Is he disqualified now?
I don't know. We'll see if he's in there trying to win again.
Give him
and so after this segment, guys, where we do the previously asked questions, we'll go into the questions live with you guys. So
we only have 2.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Can we talk about if or when Tango will make a comeback?
Tango, unfortunately, with Tango, we had one ingredient that had been holding everything up because it's such an unusual, rare ingredient. That one is going to be replaced. Actually, no. The first thing that's happening is we're getting like several hundred kilos of that ingredient. I forget forget which one it is now. It's a betaine. No. It's an unusual version of one ingredient. Anyway, so that's coming. Then those should be by the end of this month. It should have been any time now. Maybe it should have been the end of this month, literally. So maybe next week, guys, Tango will finally be back. But we're switching that ingredient to a slightly different one, a different version of that same ingredient for the next one, so it won't be running out like this. Because what ends up happening is they have to specifically order that ingredient to be synthesized and made for us, because nobody else is using it. So it's unnecessary.
Any chance of a George the Bull shirt?
Yes, we need to do
it.
It
is in production.
It's in production. There you go. For the Olympia.
Yep.
Do we have a new Luke shirt for production for Olympia?
No, I just have the Juggernaut shirt.
Okay. Well, we're bringing that back. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So, guys, without further ado, we'll go to the third segment, which is the previously asked questions. At this rate, we may not even do do the whole hour because this went by so fast.
We can go for a mile jog around the block if you want.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Hey, Aaron, do you recommend to take 11? How do you recommend to take 11 Bravo? So people have been going back and forth on what they suggest, right?
Is this still going on?
Today it is, I think. Yeah. Yeah. The mix, I should have said, buy 2 bars, get another box, mix and match for free. I should have said here on the show. So you buy 2 of these and you get another one that you're not sure that you like or not, like a new flavor.
Or MRE bars.
Or MRE bars. Yeah, they mix or match either which way. This is still good all day today.
Code bar mix.
Bar mix. So you have to put them all in your cart and then take bar mix and one comes off.
Bar mitzvah.
So 11 Bravo. So I would recommend, a lot of people say to take it pre-workout and then some post-workout, half and half. And then some people are saying you should only take it post-workout and don't use whey protein. Personally, the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is to take the full dose 30 minutes before you train. That should work fine, but there's really no wrong way to take it. I don't think it's going to be affected by any of that stuff. Labor Day sale, yes, it'll be our 3rd birthday. Matt Stefani says he's going to win just to spite me now. We'll see about that. Any progress on the Brian Shaw mass gainer protein? Yes. Eric and I have been investigating new formulas, and samples are on their way. So we are probably towards the end of the year, probably like November, early December, we'll have the Shaw weight gainer ready to rock and roll. But it's in process. What's the anniversary sale? I can't tell you. By the way, tomorrow at 9 p.m., I will be on IG Live, and I will be telling you guys what the deal is and to get excited. So make sure you come on at 9 p.m. on Instagram tomorrow.
I will be at the Chris Brown concert.
Yeah? Is that still going on?
Still. Haven't gotten a cancellation email.
90-day supply of Grunt. Do we still have the 90-day supply on the site?
I think
so. Yeah, I think it's still in there. 2 scoops of Total War. Excuse me. 2 scoops of Total War. I would never take 2 scoops of Total War, but there are certainly people that do. I think that's crazy. We definitely don't recommend it. Hydronator coming back. Don't we still have some hydronators on the site?
I feel like we still do.
I think they're still on the site if you want to go check them out. The yellow ones. We need to do a new one. It's been a while since I did a kettle cheese. Hey, Frankie. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Can you bring the Jurassic Pump shirt back? Maybe eventually.
It's going to be at the Olympia.
Oh, it's at the Olympia. What's your recommendation on how to take mental trigger? So I take mental trigger whenever I need to be more mentally acute. So if you're going to give a speech or you got homework to do or something where you need to be on,
I feel like you're always mentally acute.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You take them right before, 30 minutes before, whenever you need to perform your best. Actually, I have some right here on my desk because I do use this one if I'm tired regularly. 2 capsules is plenty, I think, to get you going. And
for your SATs?
Yeah, SATs for sure. Any thoughts on big or tall sizes for shirts? They are too short. Well, if you're buying a 3X or a 4X, it shouldn't be too short, right?
3X is
unless you're fucking absolutely humongous.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: if you are too big for our 3Xs or 4Xs, you can always email Eduardo. We do want to service, especially Eduardo loves to service the big guys. So if you hit up Eduardo at redconline.com,
that's Brian Shaw,
and say, look, I'm humongous. I need a 5X, 6X, whatever.
I need to be serviced.
Just flip me over and service me. He'll check your oil, whatever you need. But the truth is, Eduardo really will get you a 5X shirt. You can't possibly. I've had somebody at an expo tell me they need a bigger than 5X shirt. I'm at
Brian Shaw wears a 5X.
And I was like, bro. Brian Shaw is 450 pounds, and he wears
Brian Shaw is
5X.
When he wants to have a gun show, he'll wear a 4X.
Yeah,
when it's tight.
Yeah, so it's tight.
And then, but for when he's like trying to be comfy, he's a 5X.
Yeah.
So you're not bigger than Brian.
No, nobody's bigger than Brian Shaw. Remember Jordan? What's his name? JP. Jordan Peterson. No, is that it?
It's Peters or Peters?
Jordan Peters. Jesus Christ. Jordan Peters. He used to wear like 4 or 5X. I'm like, dude, you don't need a 4 or 5X.
Yeah, he just likes them.
Just like him to be humongous on it.
Yeah. They were big on Dallas, the 5X.
Yeah. Oh, he can't. Dallas was. I don't think you were like. Was he a 5X?
No, he would get the 5s.
Yeah, I told him to stop.
Yeah, because he liked training them. They're big and loose. Like, dude, you got to show.
No, Dallas was wearing these 5Xs. That's what he always wanted.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Neil Hill and Dallas were standing there. And I was like, dude, you really shouldn't wear these shirts anymore. I'm like, you can't tell that you're a bodybuilder. You just look like a big fat guy.
Yeah.
And Neil's like, yeah, mate, you don't look good. This is not a good look.
Yeah.
And I was like, and Dallas was like, really? And I was like, yeah. It was like the look now, the style is fitted. And I was like, especially if you got a small waist and these big shoulders, you wearing these humongous tent shirts, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
All right, mouth.
And that was it. That was the end of him. He got with the style.
Yeah.
Will we ever get MRE in the UK? We're working on a solution for that. I really want MRE in the UK. Trust me, MRE as a family, MRE Light, MRE, and MRE bars together are our biggest product. We sell more of that than anything else when you put them together. So we really want them to be everywhere. The UK has a lot of crazy rules these days because of mad cow disease and all this other nonsense. So it's difficult to import it into the UK, but we have a solution. I think we have a solution. So we'll see. What is the best time to take Halo? I would suggest that you take Halo, you split it up throughout the day. So once in the morning and then once at night, or if you're taking 3 like me, once in the morning, once midday, and then once at night. That's my suggestion. You want to split it up. I've been taking the anabolic stack and I'm loving it. On rest days, should I still take the stack? Yes, you should still take the stack, 100%. Till your cycle is over. Your natural cycle is over. Make sure I specify. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
So how do I get this to come back to the right thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. Jesus. Sorry, guys. I had a little technical difficulties. Okay. I wear 3X in shirts. Yeah, you'll be fine then. If I become a tier operator, can I still use the Whey isolate from another company because I'm still in school and can't really afford to buy everything from Redcon?
You get a code. You get 30 off.
So when you become a tier operator, you get 30% off code. So there's not going to be any Whey isolate that you're buying on the internet that's going to be cheaper than that. That's any good at all.
Not real Whey isolate.
Unless it's not real Whey isolate. Also, we constantly have deals, and you guys, tier operators, get unique opportunities. So if you wait and look, Brennan, you'll be able to find, I promise, Whey isolate.
You Sezzle.
Yeah, use Sezzle is a great idea. So Sezzle splits up anything you purchase into multiple payments so you can pay over time. And with 0% interest for you guys, the only one that loses is us a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough. But Brandon, the answer is you can become a tier operator and you can use whatever you want. We don't force anybody to only use Redcon products.
If you work hard enough to be a tier operator,
you maybe get them for free.
You're free supplement.
You maybe get them for free. Yeah. That being said, the one requirement, obviously, is if you're a tier operator, you're not allowed to post about other people's proteins or whatever. So if you're a tier operator, it means you're loyal to Redcon. That being said, there are people out there who like 1 or 2 or whatever other products from a different brand, and that's okay. We're not always going to tell you what you to like or not to like. Just don't promote the other brand because then it looks like weird. Like, why do it? You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Do you have to be someone important to be a tier operator? No. And you know what is important anyway, right? You may be very important. I would never say like just because you don't have a big social media following doesn't mean you're important. One of the things that's important to us about the tier operator program is it's something we call it's a micro influencer. So you may be a micro influencer, which means you have influence on the sphere of people that are around you. So your friends, maybe your high school friends follow your family, people that you work with, and so you're influential to those people. And I think that one of the things in marketing that's often ignored is creating fans and team members for a brand or something and having them be on your side, pushing the products and talking about the products to people that they know. So it doesn't matter if you have a big following or if you have no following, you can absolutely become a tier operator and work with us and be part of the brand.
What's your favorite MRE like flavor?
My favorite one's easy. It's peanut butter.
Peanut butter cookie?
Peanut butter cookie. Are you getting questions on there?
Yeah.
Or forgetting about?
No, I don't care.
Poor Facebook over there.
They're asking where's the Olympia?
The Olympia is in Las Vegas, Nevada, where it's been for quite some time.
Somebody said your monitor is not a monitor; it's a television.
No, it is. It's a gaming monitor.
They're just making fun of you.
Oh, it's a gaming monitor. Trust me, it literally says on it, gaming monitor.
Am I allowed to buy a super cool computer to game on?
No.
On weekends?
No, definitely not.
What about weekends?
No gaming. So many people here ask me in Okinawa about Redcon when I wear the shirts. That's awesome, Chris. Thank you for wearing them, and thank you for telling everybody. I'm assuming you're stationed in Okinawa. We actually just sent Taylor Spadaccino over there to go to all the gyms in Okinawa on the Marine bases. I am 6'1", 215. Is large size too small, or should I get extra large?
Probably get extra large.
If you want it to be tight, it's going to be very tight on you at 215 and 6'1". So if you want it to be tight,
also probably might be a little too short. XL
maybe
might be good.
I would recommend XL. If you were to just give me those facts, I would tell you XL. Is a flex fit hat with a Redcon logo coming out?
We'll work on it.
Yeah. By the way, the new apparel release guys come out at the end of September, right?
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Yeah, before you know it. And it's a big one. Which do you prefer and why? Total War RTD or regular Total War? Nick, that's a very easy one for me. It's Total War RTD all day long. And it's strictly because of one reason, convenience, totally. And because I have an unlimited supply of them, at my house, here at the office, at the gym. So I can very easily go, pop the bottle. I don't mind if it's cold or hot. It means no difference. I enjoy how it tastes. So I look forward to drinking them, and mixing it up is much more economical. And obviously you can carry a whole container with you, no big deal, in your bag or whatever.
But he has an unlimited supply.
But for me, it's all day long. The drinks. I actually drink the drinks in the morning instead of coffee a lot of times.
You're up to like 3 a day now sometimes.
Well, not recently. Recently, I've kind of backed it down a little bit. Yeah, I have done 3 a day for sure. Let's see. How do I become a tier operator? I should have said that before. Go to tieroperator.com, or you can just Google tier operator. We're the top result. But if you go to tieroperator.com, you can easily apply. It's totally for free. Let's see. Aaron, will we get hardcore old school apparel? I think Luke talked to you about it back in the day. Yes, we've been kind of looking into some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, like those old shirts.
There's Ben right there. Ben at Redcon 1. He's the leader of the tier operator group. Talking a lot of tier operator stuff right now. Yep. Right.
Time frame for RTD MRE Light.
When will it happen? So MRE Light RTD is in the works right now, and we're doing stability testing. So it takes 3 months from the beginning of stability testing till know that we can bring it to market and it's going to be okay. So we were probably looking at the very, very end of this year, being, hopefully in December of this year, it will come out. And everybody is going to go crazy for this stuff. There's no doubt about that. Are you still doing the VIP packages for the Olympia?
Somebody just asked me that here.
So we are going to sell the VIP packages at the Olympia. So if you want to get backstage at the booth and get a VIP pass for the Olympia booth, you can buy that at the actual booth. Now you won't get your lanyard with your picture on it. Obviously, those are done.
Yep.
We're too close to the Olympia now to get more of those. Those have been shipped out or are shipping out this week to all of the smart people who purchased that. So it was $99. It's the same deal at the booth. $99. You get the people that purchased before get a lanyard with their VIP pass with their picture on it. You're going to be able to come in the back entrance of the booth and meet everybody back there. You get your free with the entrance. You get your box that has a free Total War Olympia edition, a free unique T-shirt, shaker, and everything else in this cool box that you get totally for free with your $99 purchase of your VIP pass. You go backstage or back in the booth. You get to meet myself and everybody else, and you'll be able to hang out kind of back there, be part of the team for a little bit. And then you'll be able to return whenever you like to come back and meet people if the athlete you're waiting for is not there at the time. So
if they're part of the team, does that mean I can yell at them too?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you done the dry scoop challenge of Total War yet? No, I know I won't be good at it.
I tried doing it once.
It was not
very
good.
Horrible for me. Coughing and dust out of my nose and everything.
What supplement for lean mass already taking creatine and pre-workout? So the ones that I recommend is the 11 Bravo, the Halo, and Boomstick. Also, if you really want to pump it up, you could also take the Moab. Moab is in conjunction with your pre-workouts.
Putting the in front of all of them.
The Moab.
The Halo, the Moab.
Halo, yes, because they're that big a deal. I got dreads. I need a Red Cohen beanie that will fit them. I don't know if we're going to make a beanie, like dread beanie hat. I think you may be the only one. So is the hurricane going to affect any of the Red Cohen employees? I sure hope not. It doesn't look like it's going to because it appears to be going up north.
It may cause a slight shipping delay.
It could cause a shipping delay, but not a huge one.
But nothing crazy.
Hey, Tina in the house, director of the customer service department, making sure that everybody's happy with their products and getting their stuff on time. Will you ever release the Fireball flavor? Yeah, well, the Fireball flavor is the Olympia edition.
Flavor.
Yeah, so if you're going to the Olympia, make sure you go purchase a box, get the VIP thing, and you'll be able to buy the Fireball Olympia edition. Let's see. Is Redcon giving out shirts at the Olympia? No, we won't be giving them out. We will be selling shirts at the Olympia. We won't be giving them out. Yeah, $20 for the shirts. Supplements, we're going to do some crazy deals on. Usually at the booth, I don't have to. Should I ruin it? I don't think it doesn't matter if I say, huh? Usually at the booth, what we'll do is we'll do some kind of BOGO or some big percentage off, something crazy, so that people really get a really good deal.
They get a really good deal.
Really good deal. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but it's going to be something really big.
A wheel and deal when I'm there too.
Yeah.
If I get excited, I go crazy.
Bring your cash and get excited.
Yeah.
So, yep. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Appreciate that. You guys ever attending a competition in the Caribbean, like St. Martin hitters? I've never done that before.
I'll do it.
I know all the people here at the office would be very happy to go to St. Martin or anywhere in the Caribbean to work a show.
Eduardo likes St. Martin.
Yeah. Have you been to St. Martin?
Yeah, it's awesome. I've been there twice.
I don't think I've been to. Is that part of the, where's that? It's not one of the American.
It's not one of the U.S. Virgin Islands, no. It's like half Dutch, half English.
I've been to the American Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands.
Oh, yeah? I've only been to the U.S. one.
That's where I did the scuba diving thing when I was a kid, the British Virgin Islands, on the sailboat and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
St. Martin's lit.
No, we'll never bring back DMHA. DMHA is not a compliant ingredient. The FDA actually put an announcement on their site saying, do not have this in your product. So
Teddy would also assassinate us if we tried to do it.
If anybody, we stopped putting that in our products long before anybody announced anything. But at this point, you would be borderline suicidal to have that in your products now, because they literally came out and said, don't do it. So
you have to basically be an ice cream company to do that.
Yeah. Labor Day sale. Labor Day sale is actually the third birthday sale. So it'll be our third birthday on Labor Day. So expect to see something.
3 years on?
It's pretty crazy. You know what's funny is I was thinking about Blackstone, my old company, right? How long was I actually there? Like, it started in 2012.
When we left.
It was 2016.
The very beginning of 2016.
So, like, not much longer than
Not much longer than that.
Yeah. I have to figure it out, like, because I don't know. I can look the exact date. I want to say that we started.
When did you guys actually have, like, an office?
I think, like, 2013. I think we didn't have the office in 2013.
Yeah, so you were, like, in it's the same amount
of time. The reason I'm thinking about this is I was looking at my LinkedIn profile, and it said that Redcon 1, I had put Redcon 1, I switched it 3 years and 4 months ago. That I switched it. So we started, obviously we didn't start selling supplements immediately. We started the business, we hired people, we filed the LLC right away. And it took a little bit of time to actually get the products designed and the labels done and everything shipped. We were actually selling just t-shirts and apparel for 2 months before, or a month and a half or so.
It was like early July. We started selling shirts.
Until they actually started selling the supplements. So it's funny because it says right now, so it said 3.3 years and 5 months for Blackstone. So that's what I was thinking. That's weird. I wonder if that's accurate or whatever, but maybe
could be.
Yeah, because I probably joined LinkedIn when I did that. I didn't start much before then.
Yeah.
So pretty interesting, right? Weird how the world works.
Yeah.
It seems like I was there much longer than I was here, but it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, I'm missing all the questions.
You're having fun.
We all ever make socks or headbands? Potentially. You know, Joe Bennett was all over me about making socks, the anabolic socks, and I ordered them, and then nothing ever came. So I need to like get those because I know you'd love to have them. Banana nut bread emery is fucking amazing. Hell yeah. Yes, it is. That's okay. You don't have to be sorry for your language. It is fucking amazing.
Excuse my language.
Yeah. Looking forward to meeting you at the Olympia. Thank you, Brandon. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Hadi is going to win the 212 Olympia easy. If he does 212, he's going to win. Yeah, he's going to win. If he does the Open, it'll be it'll be much tougher for him, but he still is going to do well.
Be a much better.
What's cracking? Johnny Primo in the house. Can't wait for the Olympia. I didn't even mention Johnny Primo is going to be at the booth. Johnny Primo going to be at the booth, and maybe
rappelling into the booth.
Who knows?
Maybe sneaking around the booth.
Yeah, sneaking. He is going to be at the booth, and let's see. Launch of the #1 Total War flavor. Oh yes, he wants me to launch. I don't even want to say because the flavor is going to be so good. If I tell everybody Johnny's flavor, then other people will try to copy it. Do you want to know what it is?
Oh, yeah, you can't mention that.
Okay. All right. I've never had better quality protein. Redcon 1 has the most amazing consistency and quality. Thank you, Chris. So bless up. So me and my husband have been thinking about your products. Does any of the protein powder have that whey protein smell? I don't think so. I don't know what a whey protein smell is. But I can tell you this.
Emery Light wouldn't.
Emery Light doesn't have any whey protein in it at all. It's made with all animal protein, beef, chicken, salmon, and eggs. So you can get that one. I guarantee there's not any whey protein.
What the fuck the whey protein smell is?
I don't know.
We've been around whey protein too long.
Yeah. I had the most amazing pump. with Total War. That's awesome, man. Thank
Any
you.
more America Total War coming out? Don't we still have some?
I think we have some still left, don't we?
Yeah.
I thought so. I have to ask.
Recently got my college men's basketball team introduced to Redcon 1, and they've been loving the results and starting using it within their routine.
That's cool.
That's
That's really cool. What's the best protein to bulk up with? Honestly, bulking up is more about making sure you get enough protein and then adding calories to it. So if you're normally eating 3 meals a day and you want to bulk up, which I'm assuming means gain weight, gain muscle, but just gain weight, period. I would add 2 scoops of whey isolate or ration. So isotope or ration. Or you can use Emery or Emery Light, but let's just stick with whey protein. So you use 2 scoops and then throw in a big tablespoon of peanut butter and a banana. Boom. Do that 2 or 3 times a day. You're going to gain weight quick. Muscle and bulk, like you said. Backpacks that can accommodate prepped meals and extra pockets. You never know. We're always looking for new ideas with that. Tier operator program. Glad to be part of it. Thank you. Thank you for becoming part of the tier operator program. Does Redcon ever produce carbonated drinks or similar to Bang and Rain? We are not going to do something similar to everybody else, but we do have ideas of doing an energy type drink. But it won't be in the same vein as all the ones that you've seen out there. So, just hold up. We're working on it.
Hold your horses.
Let's see. Carbonated. George Peterson will win the Classic Olympia. Yes, he will.
Johnny Primo. You seen the last video of him?
Yeah, he looks ridiculous. Yeah. Johnny Primo says, since Emery Light, I haven't taken anything else. I feel like calling Emery Light protein is downplaying it because it is in its own class. It's a class of its own. Yes, I agree, Johnny. I actually look forward to, I drink Emery Light every single morning. I actually look forward to drinking it. And so I can't say, my youngest son, Elijah, literally comes down every morning and goes, shake, 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 shake. Now he goes, shake your booty. And I make him a shake, my shake every morning. And literally every morning, that's what he looks forward to. He comes down and he starts saying, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not kidding. Every single morning.
It also happens at night sometimes when you're there.
Every time sometimes at night, he'll be in the mood for a shake. And I'll just take some almond milk and I'll put 1 scoop or a part of a scoop and I mix up just a little bit and that's enough for him.
Yeah.
But he's getting in his protein, that's for sure. Sadly, I can't make it to you guys till you get to the Olympia. You guys are going to kill it. Thank you. Yes, it should be a fun Olympia, that's for sure. Must be salty beaver for the new Canada flavor.
Salty beaver?
I've never heard of that, but I'm pretty sure it's not salty beaver.
That sounds like a Silky Tuba exclusive.
My whole football team loves Total War right before the game. Gives us that killer energy. I love it. That's cool. I like the backpack idea.
Salty beaver.
Total War Moab Big Noise as pre-breach, double tap during, and then end up scoliosis. That sounds good. Let's see. I've even seen some people use Emery Light with their lattes. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. They use it as creamer.
Oh, really?
Taylor Sparacino does that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Wondering if you will ever make singlets. I don't know. Ranger panties we are probably going to be making, but singlets I'm not so sure about.
You wouldn't rock the singlet?
Of course I would.
Like the old Kevin Levrone singlets back in the day with the vertical stripes?
Grapefruit flavor. I'm not a fan of grapefruit, so probably not, but you never know. What do you think about Hadi getting his visa and doing the Olympia? Game changer or what? Yeah, I think I'm happy for him, first off. I don't think that because he's from Iran or whatever, he should be not be able to come to America to compete. Although I do understand why we wouldn't want to give out visas generally to people from Iran. As a rule, probably a good idea not to. But there are incidents, there's things that happen in terms of reasons, and this is a good one to come to America to compete. So I'm very happy for him. And one thing about bodybuilding I love is bodybuilding goes past. It doesn't get stopped, doesn't be affected by politics, race, religion, like normal anything else does. Yeah. So if you think about bodybuilding history, we had a Black Mr. Olympia before there was black champions doing anything. Sergio Oliva, there's still all kinds of racial tensions around. And he was Mr. Olympia. The Weeders didn't care if somebody was, they were Jewish. Joe and Ben Weeder were Jewish, and they had all kinds of Arab Muslim friends. They didn't care. Ben Weeder went to all kinds of countries they probably would not generally, he wouldn't went to otherwise, but because he's going for bodybuilding, he made friends with everybody, and everybody loved everybody. Nobody
cares. You become like an ambassador of peace when you're a bodybuilding guy.
Nobody cares in bodybuilding if you're gay, if you're Jewish, black, Spanish. It doesn't make any difference. People, for whatever reason, even though there's all kinds of problems in the bodybuilding fitness community, they don't. That doesn't come into doesn't come into fact or doesn't cause any issues, which is cool. Are you guys going to be at the Arnold Classic this year? Yes, of course. You can always count on us to be at the Arnold Classic. Do you like Better Call Saul? Yes, I love Better Call Saul. And yes, I'm very excited for the Breaking Bad movie coming in October. Emery Light and coffee is a game changer. Man, I got to try that. Mm-hmm. What are your tips to somebody wanting to start a supplement brand? It's tough. It's a tough business. It's a very competitive business. There's brands that pop up all the time. The best advice I usually can give somebody if they're going to try to get into the supplement space is figure out who you're going to be in advance. Make sure you know your differentiating factor. There's all these brands that are coming up. Nobody has any idea who they are, what's different about them, how they're going to be able to sell products. Because products generally have to be very similar. If you're following the law, you can't do anything too crazy or innovative because it's illegal. So you have to have something different about you, something that you're doing differently. Because ultimately, like if you're making whey protein and you make a whey isolate, and then I make a whey isolate, why would anybody buy your whey isolate over Redcon's whey isolate? I'm just being honest. It's like when I started this, why would anybody buy Redcon over Optimum Nutrition? I mean, they wouldn't. You have to figure out who you are and then build that business and that brand, and along the way differentiate yourself. And same thing with your products. So that's the number one thing. Are you going to make any home workout equipment? No, I won't. My 2-year-old Johnny Primo says my 2-year-old drinks Emery Light, GI Juice, Breach, and I freeze Emery Light for her and ice cream. That's so cool, right? Very healthy. It's a healthy 2-year-old. I don't know if I could get my guys to drink. I probably could get them to drink GI Juice, right? Just tell them it's like a juice. Yeah, I can probably get them to do that.
They like Propel. So it's like,
yeah, they love Propel. If you guys come out with a backpack for Redcon 1, you should make it look tactical. Yeah, we've been working on some stuff like that for a while.
I see.
So this is the thing. A lot of the cool backpacks, because I have some, I don't know where my camo one is, I really like. So there's some really cool companies out there making really awesome tactical backpacks. They are fucking crazy expensive. Crazy expensive, especially if they're made in America. Then it's a whole next level. So like a backpack that you guys would think is cool, that I think is cool, I basically cannot get at cost. I mean, like giving like the best, if I'm buying 1,000 of them, I'm looking at like $60 a backpack. So that's if I buy 1,000 of them. So if I'm going to buy them for $60, I need to be able to sell them for $120 to $100 minimum, absolute minimum, because there's coupon codes and everything else, shrinkage and everything that goes along with it. And nobody's buying a small gym bag for $100. Not 1,000 of them anyway. I have to offer them to you guys at a really reasonable price or for free and part of a deal.
You're selling it to them for $60.
You can't. It's impossible to do it. So I've had a hard time finding really, really cool tactical anything bags that are anywhere near a price point that we could do something with. Do we ship internationally? Yes, we do. We ship internationally all over the world. Plus, if you were in the UK or the EU, there is uk.redcon1.com. We don't talk about that enough.
No.
uk.redcon1.com is our UK site, and it's our EU site. So we'll ship anywhere in the EU within a few days, and we ship one day anywhere in the UK for free. So it's pretty, first off, shipping there is really reasonable, very cheap, and it's extremely fast. It's not like America where it can take 5 or 6 days to get from coast to coast.
No.
I love your stuff. Thank you. Shoes. I would like to do shoes. The only people
shoes is a dangerous game.
Yeah, the only thing I've found with shoes is you have to buy a lot. You have to buy a lot per size, and I just don't know if we'll be able to move like 1,000 pairs of shoes. You know. Let's see. Cake batter tastes like chocolate or vanilla cake batter. Thank you, Joey. Do you recommend finding a manufacturer to start your supplement brand or manufacture it yourself? Definitely use a manufacturer. There's no way you can manufacture it yourself on any kind of budget at all. Because if you're going to manufacture it yourself and follow the GMP, going to be GMP compliant, that means you need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a tiny manufacturing facility and keep it up to code. And that's a whole other business separate from supplement company. So very, very few supplement companies own and manufacture their own products on their own manufacturing facility, because that is a whole other business. So that's not the supplement business. That's the manufacturing business. So it's already hard enough to start the supplement business. If you combine that with start a manufacturing business and you don't have experience in either one of them,
you're a wild man.
It ain't gonna happen. You're gonna blow tons and tons of money learning how to get going and learning lessons that you would otherwise avoid by allowing somebody else to make your products for you. Also, if you screw up your own products, there's nobody to blame. You're screwed. You have to buy more raw ingredients and start all over again if you make any kind of mistake. Whereas if our manufacturer sends us products and they harden up, let's say, I can send them back and they cover everything, right? It's their problem. If there's a problem, it's their problem. If you're manufacturing your own products, it's all your problem. Everything's your problem. Plus, you have to stay compliant with FDA, because if you're a manufacturing facility, they will come visit you and they'll shut you down if you're not following the rules.
Your mom says, "Hello, handsome."
Hello, Mom. Will you be doing a bigger tub of Emery Light into South Africa if they purchase it? So we don't run Redcon One South Africa. We have a team there that's part of Extreme Nutrition who handles all of the buying and then selling to you guys in South Africa. What?
Your mom says, "My hero. Thank you for pushing the hurricane away."
You're welcome, Mom. Anything for you.
You're a hero.
Can cluster bomb be used at the same time? Same time as what? Same time as what, Greg? I think cluster bomb can be used at the same time as pretty much anything, but be a little more specific.
Usually grunt is what you want to use it with.
Johnny says, I'm out, you guys. Love you. See you on the 12th. Time to teach people how to fight and shoot. All right, Johnny.
Fuck yeah.
Go teach them. Teach them how to protect themselves. And, of course, what is Johnny saying? Hope is not a course of action. Right? You ever see all this stuff? Hope is not a course of action.
Oh.
Then you got to be prepared. You got to be ready.
Yeah.
Because if somebody comes in to fucking fuck you up, you have to be ready to kill them.
Stab them in the eye.
Yeah. You got a course of action, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Any Labor Day sale coming? Yes. So we have our big birthday. If you haven't been following with us this entire time, you probably don't know, but you should know that Monday, Labor Day, is our third birthday, our third year of selling supplements. So we will be doing something very special. And tomorrow night at 9 p.m., I'll be announcing it here on IG Live. Can I pick up my guessing game prize from last week, boss? Poro won last week, right?
I don't know. You did it with Eric.
Yes, Poro. I don't even remember what it was now. What was it, Poro?
I haven't met up Dave or something.
Yeah. He didn't email you? I'm surprised. No. The fact that I find your products stand out on the shelves. How did you guys come up with the military theme? So that's a good one, Sean. So essentially, or that's Shaw. Yeah, Sean, sorry. So that's a good question, Sean. And that's an important thing about, like we talked about before, differentiating yourself in a crowded marketplace. So when your brand is on the shelves, you have to think, what's going to draw people to you? What's going to set you aside and put you someplace different where people walk in and they go, oh, what's that one, right? Because the shelf is crowded with all kinds of stuff, right? So for us, when we first got going, the two first athletes, or really ambassadors we had on board, were Ryan Bates and Brandon Cruz, two SEAL Team 6. I'm sorry, they're not SEAL Team 6, West Coast SEAL Team guys and team guys. And Ryan Bates, we showed him the art that we had, and he was like, nah, team guys won't like this. You got to do matte black, coyote khaki, the digicamo. And so we took his ideas and kind of redesigned the labels and into what you see today. And obviously they pop off the shelf. It's very different. And so from the very beginning, because of those two guys, we knew I thought that it was the right time and the right place, because what's cooler than two SEAL Team 6 guys? The highest state of readiness, SEALs, these guys go together. You know, being cool is what they're all about. Always look cool. That's one of the big sayings is for a SEAL. And I thought, like, this is the time in America that people, whether you like the military or you're a Republican or a Democrat, everybody respects these guys and girls. So I thought it was the right time, and combine that with a great name and the highest state of readiness, which is what Redcon One means. And it all worked, right? Great content, awesome products. I'm off to the gym. Thank you for taking the time away from the family for doing this for us. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Family Day is tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. We'll have a good family day. Can cluster bomb be used at any time? Yes, Greg. It can be used at any time if you need to get carbohydrates into the system. It's obviously what makes cluster bomb so good is that it is a high molecular weight carbohydrate. So it means that it passes into your bloodstream and through the stomach extremely fast. That way you can shuttle the carbs right to the glycogen stores, and you can also shuttle, your protein and aminos, or if you're taking creatine with it or whatever, to the muscle faster. So French toast flavored MRA, that would be good. It's not a bad idea. You're so small. Why should we buy your products? I don't know. I'm doing my best over here.
That's mean.
But don't buy the products because of me. I'm not small, Joe. He knows. That's some kind of sarcasm.
For fuck's sake.
But honestly, you don't buy the products because of me. If you're buying it because of how I look, then that's very flattering. But I don't think there are very many people doing that.
It's an unattainable physique.
Yes, don't even try. But honestly, you buy the products hopefully because you love the brand, because you know the products are are great. They're dosed appropriately. You're getting what you paid for, and you're getting a good deal, and hopefully getting extra value in terms of content, entertainment, maybe some laughs along the way. That's my idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not very few people because of me. What's the best? What would be the best for your buck if you're a farmer? Honestly, you have to tell me what you're looking for, what your goals are, because that really depends, on what you're trying to accomplish.
Trying to make farming more efficient.
Yeah, it was a box of breakfast bars last week. Okay, a box of each flavor of bars. Oh, that was a good one. That's right. That was a prize for the guessing game. You're right. You're right. Do you ship to South Africa? Yes, we do ship to South Africa. Do y'all have stickers? Yeah, we do have stickers.
We all
have a bunch of stickers. Yeah, it should be on the site. What's the best time to take RPG? Post-training or pre-training? That way you're spiking insulin before your training, but then you need to make sure you take carbs during your training, or post-training with carbs after training to spike the insulin to bring the carbs even faster into the muscle. Halo causes hair loss. No, Halo is 100% natural. It is a plant sterol, and it's the only one really that they've found that actually increases protein metabolism and lowers cortisol. It does not affect your hormones whatsoever. So you have no fear of losing any hair. It's not a pro-hormone or hormonal in any way like that. So you're safe. We actually don't make any products that you have any concern of losing hair or getting gyno or needing to take PCT. You don't have anything like that. So it's safe. Also, one of the things to be said is that if you're a WADA tested athlete, when like you're in the Olympics or you're doing UFC or whatever, none of our products have anything or any ingredients in them to be concerned about. So if you're in the military or a police officer, you have no concern whatsoever about taking our products because there's none of those ingredients in anything, right?
Yep.
That's a cool one. 11 Bravo got my 1 rep max on squat up 10% in 4 weeks. That's big.
Shit.
All right. So I am right now at this very moment about to write down the number. And this number is between 1 and 100. If you guess the number that I put down in just one moment, you are going to win your choice of the MRE, your flavor, your choice.
Matt Stefani's connecting to you.
I know they're all watching me. Maybe he's like seeing something. I don't really like this. And you guys on Facebook, all you have to do is hit the share and like button. You're automatically winning. No. Well, let's see.
Fools.
There. Okay, I've written it down now.
Ooh.
All right. Whoever guessed this number, whatever this number may be, will be winning the free MRE Lite. That's the. I think Matt comes in only at the end to he knows that at the very end this is when we're going to do it, right?
Yeah,
he tries to scoop it up at the last second.
What a piece of shit.
I look at him. Look at him.
Look at him.
Poro and Matt Stefani. These are the guys who go back and forth. I need to start doing this in the middle of the show to get people to get these two guys not just tuning in at the very last. They probably have an alarm set. And this is how it goes, right?
Like 12.
Ryan Lance has gotten a lot of them. I think Jay Miller's got them before. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to change this up where nobody can win in a row.
I have to confess, they Venmo me money, and I told them
you're the only one that can see it other than me. It'd be funny if you're texting you what it is. Oh, look, it's all the same guys guessing. Come on, somebody other than them guess. Don't let these 4 guys who always win. You never know. May run out of time.
I feel like they have a hack where they don't let anybody.
Yeah, okay, Matt. At least you watched the whole time. That makes me feel a little bit better. I felt like they're just tuning in for the last second.
Oh, here's somebody else guessed there.
There's somebody different. Thank you for guessing. No doubt. RMA.
From Shauna.
There's Shauna in it. So there's some people out there that are guessing. We're running low on time, guys. Good.
Oh, there you go. Ex-Frenchie
41. Ex-Frenchie 91. You win. Ex-Frenchie 91. Somebody new, finally. Ex-Frenchie. Email right now. Eduardo at redcon1.com. Email him right now with your shit. What is he going to do? It'd probably be better to DM you so you know it's really him.
Yeah, DM me.
DM Eduardo.
Or Redcon.
Or Redcon. DM us with your address and what flavor you like of your MRE Light of your choice. So congratulations, ex-Frenchie. You first time winning. I'm very happy about that. I did not recognize you, so I recognize your name. So that is a good thing. Sorry for all you guys who win every single time. This time you didn't make it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're out of here. Jay Miller, I figured you won before. I see you. You should next time maybe you're a
connect better
yeah.
with him.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next week, we're here next week, right?
Yeah, I won't be. You will be.
We'll be
moving.
I'll be here.
You can stream the move live.
Maybe I'll stream the move live. All right, guys. See y'all later. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye, guys. All right, I'll turn off this one. I didn't even look at YouTube today.
That's Anthony with the trip. No.
Yeah. So let's say. Whoa, look at all this. There's a lot on here. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. See you next week.